What is going on, guys? Kiamimaru007 back with another Marvel's Contest of Champions video, and in today's video we're just gonna talk a little bit about Variant 2. Now I could go through every single path with you guys and tell you everything I did and everything I suggest for you guys on each quest, but we're gonna make this video really short because I don't really want to be doing a 30-minute video on Variant 2. I feel like those have been done, but this will be my quick and easy guide to Variant 2. So I completed it a couple of days ago, and it wasn't too hard. With Variant, you can do variants itemless, right, in my opinion, because what you could do is variants are going to be here forever, so you can go in, see how far you get, and then if you need to revive at the last boss, right, you could if you wanted to, but if you're like halfway through or like close to the end or whatnot, then you could just leave and then come back in again, more skilled up, more experienced, and then you could do it again, right? Just what I suggest with all variants, that you don't need to do them with items, guys. So you can try and do them itemless, just keep going in and out until you do it without needing any items. But yeah, so Variant 2 being mystery in the micro realms, right? So as you can see, completed it. It's pretty good, and I do a crystal opening at the end of this video, right, which I did the day I completed the variant. I've been off for a couple of days. But yeah, we're back guys, we're back. So this first chapter here, we got Summoner's Call, A Strange Secret, and the Ant-Man Plan. So Summoner's Call being the first chapter, I suggest you go the Aggression Fury path with Black Bolt, and then you have a choice to go the Void way or the Old Man Logan Angela way, whatever, right? I suggest you go the Old Man Logan Angela way. Void is just really an irritation, right, to be fighting in general, so you don't really want to be fighting him in a variant. And basically the theme of this variant is the larger your champion, the more you can do, starting with heavy attacks at small. So small characters can do heavy attacks, every character can do heavy attacks basically, but the larger your champion gets, you can do a little bit more, with exile champions being able to do anything they want basically, because you hit into the opponent with something your size character isn't allowed to do, then the hits get glanced and they get micro reflected onto you and you take damage, and it's not a good time. It's not a good time at all. So my suggestions: exile champions, they own this variant. You cannot get better than an exile champion in this variant. The exile champion I used was Venom, but other exile champions, Gulk, Venom the Duck, hey, Howard the Duck if you want to, Sentinel, those sorts of champions obviously being the best in this variant. They own this variant pretty good. There's a couple of at the end, right, you get Groot and King Groot, Kingpin, those sorts of characters get their own global nodes, right, where they get increased attack and whatnot, right? So if you have a lot of exile champions at a high level, right, then this easier variant for you, right, you can do it no problems, right? Just takes a little bit of skill towards the end. But yeah, first one, go the Aggression Fury path. It's the best one because, I mean, if you go left with the Hyperion, you got a magic there as well. It's kind of a problem. And then we got a Strange Secret, right? I suggest you guys my champion suggestions. Of course, the champions I used being Domino with the Red Hulk synergy. I used her for a lot of the beginning stuff, right? Venom, of course, and Quake, right? Very good champions to look at when you're facing these, because every character can do a heavy attack, right? So therefore every character can the best characters for parry heavy attacks will be the best characters for this variant kind of thing. So Hyperion, Domino with synergies, you just parry heavy attack, puts that Incinerate on them, pretty nasty Incinerate, very good synergy, you can use it anywhere, not just this variant. And then we also have like I said, Hyperion, Quake, Captain America Infinity War. You can use Ghost, kind of a weird way to be using Ghost, like you dash back, let the opponent miss once or twice, parry their hit, and then hold your heavy attack as long as possible, then launch heavy attacks. Pretty good. Nick Fury is also kind of eyed for this, right? I think the best synergy kind of thing would be Nick Fury Quake synergy with XL champions, just in case you slip up with your backdash intercepts. Pretty good for this. I use Captain Marvel for some of this as well. My rank 5 Captain Marvel's duped as well, so get a lot of damage off that heavy attack. It's pretty good. So a strange secret, nothing memorable about this this chapter really. And then this the Magneto, pretty easy. You can quake him. I think the only problem is he's got like 200% energized, meaning he gains more power from hits, like 200% more power from taking hits or combat power or whatever. Right, he's not too hard at all. You can take them out easily. And then the next chapter is where the first of your problems come into play, right? And that is okay, let me suggest a path for the Magneto quickly. So first up, you're gonna fight a Archangel who has poison, right? And unless you have a poison immune champion, because the poison's gonna prop like every 7 seconds or whatnot. So unless you have a champion that is immune to poison, you might have a problem there with Archangel, right? So I had Captain Marvel, right? Pretty good. And then also you can go the Starburst way, right? I don't know if it's the best way, but I went that way because with Captain Marvel you can go indestructible. So Captain Marvel is very good for that quest basically, right, with her indestructible and whatnot. But yeah, otherwise you're having an easy time with most of those champions, none of them being a defender except Iceman you might have a problem with too, right? But then we're moving on to chapter 2, the Micro Realms, right? Now this is where the first of your problems comes into play, right? In the Micro Realms is the Spider-Man boss, right? The Adaptoid Spider-Man boss, right? He's stun immune and he has like enhanced abilities, right? So he's propping his evade more often, stuff like that. And so you going this path, you want to take the like Venom the Duck path with the Mystic Gate, right? And this boss, you want to quake him. It's the best option. You can't rely on Venom's ability where he stops Spider-Verse characters from evading, because it's an Adaptoid. Even though he has Spider-Man's abilities, he's not Spider-Man, so you can't stop him there. If you have True Strike characters that are XL champions, I mean, if you use Venom's ability like Special 2 to prop the True Strike, could work, but you might die before you get to that. Then you have the Adaptoid Scramble, right? You can go right for Thor Ragnarok, right? And then everybody else in that path is pretty easy. The hardest champion you'll fight is Thor Ragnarok, and also this is where Limber starts coming into play. So the parry heavy attack characters, unless they can, kill before the Limber like completely eliminates your stun, right, then they're kind of a problem, right? Low battery. But yeah, then the boss isn't too hard, right? My suggestion from this point onwards would be the backstack intercept method, right? So that you don't have to rely on parry, with the Limber and whatnot. So yeah, it's pretty easy. And then the Superior Iron Man boss is pretty easy too. Arthropod attack, this is the first time you're gonna fight a Yellowjacket. Here's something you might want to know when it comes to Yellowjacket, and it is how to evade that first special easier than normal. So basically, if he has a bar of power, or if at the end of your combo he's going to have a bar of power, you want to throw a 4 combo, not a full 5 combo, dash back, and then if he throws it, you're in a better position to dexterity it, because sometimes when you throw your 5 combo, he just throws his special one out of nowhere, right? And you try to dexterity it and you can get hit by the last what's now hit of his special. So that's my suggestion for Yellowjacket. It helped me out doing that in this variant. It's much easier. I don't remember Yellowjacket being a problem until doing this variant, right? Then all of these Yellowjackets have the same thing in common, and that being they have Limber, right? So from this point onwards, you're dealing with Limber. This is where you want to use XL champions over the parry heavy attack champions, Hyperion and Domino and whatnot. This is where this begins, right? So All of them have limber. I think you have encroaching stun from ISO Intrigue as well, right? So Quake is ruled out of that situation. But you got some easy paths, right? Nothing really to worry about. The paths, you got a Fury path, right, with a Winter Soldier. Just there's fights along the way that you can Quake, but the boss inevitably cannot be quaked from from like ISO Intrigue onwards. But yeah, that's Variant 2, guys. I'm not going to go into them. There's other videos if you want to see this path specifically, but I feel like if you go in, you can kind of distinguish what is the easier path. And sometimes, I can tell you what the easy path is, but in actuality the other path is easier for you, right? It is a common occurrence when doing these type of videos that you say this is the easy path, but in actuality the other path is easier for this person because they have those champions. So I'm not going to go into the exact easiest paths, right? But those are my champion suggestions. Anybody that's XL and of course parry heavy attacks will get you halfway through this, right? They can get you to the point where you can get some resources to take up your XL champions, which is actually what I did. I used my parry heavy attack champions Domino, Captain America, Infinity War and Quake to get to a certain point, and then once I got the rank up gems, right, I could take Venom up to rank 3, and then I used them from there then onwards. So pretty good variant, right? I do believe this is the easiest variant of the 4, right? Most people tell you Waning Moon, but I think blanketly, like, most people have XL champions, right? Or most people have parry heavy attack champions. So it's a pretty easy chapter in my opinion. But yeah, now we can go to that crystal opening that you guys have probably been waiting for, so I'll go right to that clip. Right, guys, so we just finished Variant 2, the micro realm, in Mystery in the Micro Realms, and we got a couple of crystals from that, so we're gonna go ahead and pop them open. We got 2 rank up crystals and a 5-star crystal. And from the rank up crystals, we got a rank 2 to 3 and a rank 3 to 4, both for 5 stars, right? So we'll go for the 2 to 3 first. The 2 to 3, I don't want anything specific, right? I mean, everything is kind of welcome. I think what I want most, like the one that I want most, is probably a Mystic, maybe? Mystic, yeah, so that eventually when we get Dr. Doom, hopefully we get Dr. Doom one day, right? Eventually we get Dr. Doom, then we got the gem for him. So let's go ahead, pop this open, right? We want that Mystic, right? But we'll take anything really. And skill is welcome. Skill is welcome because I do have a 5-star Aegon, and if I do get an awakening gem for him, definitely going into him. If I dupe him naturally, that's also great. So 2 to 3 for us, skill is definitely welcome. Now we got the 3 to 4, and from the 3 to 4 we do want one specific one, and that is the science 3 to 4, right? If we don't get a science 3 to 4, then a skill, because I have Captain America Infinity War, and I got a gem for him to awaken him, right? So right before we go to Cavalier, we want him at rank 4. I mean, I can go into Cavalier with him at rank 3, but I'd like to have him at rank 4. So we're going for science, and if not science, we can go for a skill, right? Then maybe a mystic or a cosmic, maybe. I don't right as we say, the cosmic 3 to 4 rank up gem. That's great. Okay, so we got a good pull there immediately. right off the bat. Okay, we got nothing here really, right? But we got this 5-star, and I'm feeling the luck. I got luck sent to me, right? And I'm feeling the luck right now, right? So let's go for it. Like we said, in yesterday's video where I did my 10 subscriber milestone, right? I want to dupe a mutant, right? So that I could get the ISO. So duping a mutant would be great, and the best mutant to be duping is Omega Red. So hopefully you get Omega Red here. Otherwise, all Beyond God tiers are welcome. The Doom is welcome. But let's see what we get, right? Let's go. Champion, Killmonger. Ooh. A man thing. I've heard some good things about man thing, so it's an okay pool. I don't mind man thing, right? But that's pretty cool. Otherwise, that is it for today's video, guys. If I helped you guys out, then leave a like, right? And if you did enjoy the video, then leave a like, hit the subscribe button. Got many more videos coming out soon, right? We're going for 100 subscribers now that we've got the 10, right? And at 100 subscribers, we've got a face reveal, guys. So hit the like, hit the subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you can be notified as soon as all future videos come out, right? We've got more Dragon Ball Legends videos, got more contest videos, yo. We're going for Cavalier, right? So look out for those videos. Otherwise, I hope you guys enjoy the rest of your days. Peace.